I mean, I think it is always tough to try to infer what President Trump and his advisors are thinking, but President Trump especially. I think I look at this and I see a couple of possibilities in terms of what's going on there, in terms of the political economy. Number one, this is a threat that the president is using to try to increase his leverage over the prime minister in order to extract some additional concessions. We saw just recently the very short termination of trade negotiations as a result of the digital services tax about to be coming into force, and then the prime minister canceling that. That's just kind of an example of one of these concessions that the president has been trying to extract. There's been a lot of talk, of course, about supply management.
Yes.
We know that that's not supposed to be on the table based on the bill that recently passed unanimously.
Yes.
But nevertheless, the president, I think, would like to see supply management on the table and see some concessions in the dairy sector, for example. And so I see this as you know, a way to try to increase leverage and perhaps to try to extract some additional concessions,
And
primarily.
uh,
The only other thing I can say is that there is part of me that looks at all of this and says that the president just likes tariffs and
yes.
he wants to be able to claim victory in terms of imposing, at least on the face of it, some kind of high tariffs on his main trading partners. And again, this USMCA exemption kind of allows him to have, I think, his cake and eat it too, in some sense,
Yes.
that he gets to say, I put these high 35% tariffs on Canada. But in actuality, those tariffs are not biting.